In today's test scenario, I think I'm going to be looking for web hosting or domain services or something like that. It's quite interesting actually that this would come up because I've owned an eBay store for a while and it's doing quite well. And I was looking to expand into having maybe my own website where I would sell my own stuff, and obviously I'd need a domain for that and web hosting. So yeah, I'm quite interested to see how things go today. So my first task is to search Google for free web hosting. So I didn't even know that was possible. I thought you had to pay for that sort of thing. That's really interesting. And explain what you're learning. Do not click. So yeah, I don't really click the paid results anyway because I know that people have paid to be on there. So it's not necessarily the best result. Whereas when you Google something, usually the first few ones are the most relevant and the most popular. So that's what I tend to go for. 00webhost.com, $0. So that explains the name of the website. Is an industry leader in providing top class free web services. So already that's what I've got. None of this doesn't mean that much to me. I've kind of heard of these things, but it's not really of that much importance to me. I can see this is a website that's going to tell me the top 10 free ones, so that's possibly something I'd be more likely to click than just go in there because I do like to do research first. Um, it seems like there's a lot of results for this. 330 million results. That's quite a lot. I didn't even know that free web hosting was achievable. Um, so yeah, a lot of providers. Um, I'd probably just click on this more likely than just because I've not really heard of this and I don't really know what I'm going for. A website that's going to tell me the top 10 3 is probably going to be what I'm going to look at before I click through any of the other results. Um, so yeah, the thing that I'm learning, which I did not know, is that you can actually get free web hosting, and yeah, and there is a lot of providers out there. So the first website that I'm going to go to is freevirtualservice.com. So not one that I saw on Google. Maybe it was on that top listing, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to look at this page for 5 seconds and then look away. So free web hosting UK. So it's obviously in the UK, which is great. They've got free packages and paid packages. Yeah. So some of the things that I was noticing there, just minimize this, was they had different packages. So they obviously had the free one, and underneath that was listed what was provided in the free hosting package. They also had. Well, no, that's the only thing I noticed really. I just noticed the price of the other thing, so I thought, oh well, it's not really going to be free because there's all these price tags on there. I did notice that it was UK, so when I went on there, just from looking at the domain itself, I thought that it was going to be an American website, so maybe the customer support and things like that would be really expensive for me to phone up because it's American. But when I went on the website, it did say UK. That's something that I look out for. I do like to kind of keep things local. So yeah, that was one good thing. I don't really remember much else. I remember there being a slideshow in there, but I don't really know what was inside on that slideshow. Yeah, not much else. Spin this page, look around. So let's get this page back up. Um, so register a domain name and get it hosted for free. So obviously the domain isn't free, which I'm not really disappointed about that. Obviously, someone's got to get paid. The home of free web hosting, FreeVirt broke the mold in 2004 by offering fully functional hosting with no adverts or restrictions at zero cost. 10 years on, we are still the lead. So you're the lead provider of free hosting in the UK. That's good. You got all these reviews and recommendations. Reasons to join us: when you sign up for any web hosting account online, you're ready to go within seconds, so it's instant. When we say free hosting, we mean it. No hidden charges or costs. So yeah, I kind of was skeptical about it just because I've never really heard of free web hosting before, but now yeah, it's definitely achievable. There are a lot of providers, and I already know that you're not going to have adverts or anything like that, which is what I really wouldn't want on my webpage. Technical support team is always there for you, and you should have no problems. So yeah, I'd probably need something like that because I'm not like the most experienced person when it comes to web development and things like that. I get 300 gigabytes of storage on all packages. So even on the lowest one, I get 100 gig, I think. Oh, so the free one only has 100 megabytes. So that's a bit confusing. It says on all packages, but it's not really listed here. So I'm not sure. Anyway, uh, our customers love what we do. So you've got all these kind of satisfaction, you've got premium, all these things that I look out for, trustee, McAfee, yeah, so it's all looking really good. You've been around since 2004 and you're the leading provider, so I'm really interested. Like I said, I don't know a lot about web hosting, but just from kind of reading a few things, it looks like a really good service. So put yourself in the shoes of a person who searched Google for free web hosting and ended up there. Think of one thing you want to do on the site, try to do that one thing. So I want free web hosting. I'd like to get a bit more information, so I'm not really going for any of these other packages. I'm just going to go for this. So read more. Nice little button there. Pricing on plans. Free hosting, free domain hosting, SVS starter. No idea what that means. So I went for the free package, and now I'm being presented with things that are going to actually cost money. So I'm a little confused now. So there's not really much more information. It's just kind of reiterating what was said in the start. Key features: free domain name for life, HTML5 web builder. This doesn't all come with the free version though, I don't think. Specifications. So one thing that I'm confused about now is that I will still need to get my domain, won't I? So this is just domain hosting, so that means that I would still need to do that. I would still need to go on to a different company and purchase the domain, or maybe this one. Get a free web hosting package when you register any domain name. No other web host offers such generosity. So in order to get free hosting with you guys, do I need to buy a domain? It's all not quite as simple as I thought now. Let's just try and order now and see what happens. Domain name and free optional domain hosting, so yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna have to purchase that. .co.uk. Wow, so I've researched domains before, and I know that I can go to someone like GoDaddy and I can get a .co.uk domain name for £2.99 for the year as of today. They don't get hosting with that, but I'm thinking maybe if I just bought the domain from them and then kind of found a free hoster that didn't really require me to register a domain, I would probably do that instead, because there is no option to just host your own domain here. You have to order it through you guys. So maybe I've already purchased a domain and just looking for a new hosting provider. Yeah, there's not really much I can do with this site, so I have to buy a domain in order to get the free hosting package, which is a bit of a disappointment. But anyway, let's rub it, bits and bobs. And let's just register that, I guess, check the availability. Your chosen domain is available for registration. I can get free domain hosting, but I'll still be paying for my thing. Let's just click to continue. I am seeing two different options there. Your chosen is available for free domain hosting account. Please claim it. So I'm just wondering, does it really matter which one I click now? I'll just go for the bottom one because that's what I'm used to. I have to register and things like that. I'm not really going to be paying for it today, so I'm not too sure what to do here. Pretend you're running behind schedule. Let's click review usability and place an order. So sorry about this. So yeah, I guess it's kind of what I've been doing. So I'll just fill out my details, I guess. Robert Paul, organization name, don't have one. Just wondering, do I put in my registered business address or my home address here? I guess it wouldn't really matter. I do like it when a website has this feature where you just put in the postcode and then you press find address, and then kind of it just brings back a list of all the addresses that have the same postcode as you. Then you just click on that address and the form is filled in for you. It just saves a bit of time, and yeah, it obviously means that you're getting more accurate results. Phone number, once again, I'm not too sure if this is supposed to be my home number or the business number. So let's just put robertpaul@hotmail.com. How did you find us? So this is a required thing. That's unusual. I guess just I used Google. I agree. I've read all this. Just typical stuff. Click to continue. And yeah, here I am. I can see that VAT wasn't included, so that's a bit of an annoyance. I hate it when VAT is included at the last minute because it makes it really hard to budget and things like that. Um, so yeah, I guess it was quite easy to place an order actually. There was only a few stages. I just selected what I want. It did get a bit confusing at the start because I was just kind of wondering if um, I have to kind of purchase a domain with you. So if I already had a domain and then came to you guys, I wouldn't be able to use your hosting services for free. That wasn't really, if that is possible, if you can actually do that, then I wasn't really aware of being able to do that just from using your site. So maybe you'd want to clear that up a little more. So it's not exactly free web hosting because you do have to purchase a domain. So yeah, I feel like I was slightly misled there. Um, is there something to buy or sign up for on this site? Quickly go through it. Yeah, well, that's what I've just done. If it's something to test, would you have bought or signed up? Probably not, because now that I've seen that there is free hosting out there, and that I can go to someone like GoDaddy or some other domain registrar, I could get it for a lot less. So I could get a .co.uk for £2.99 for the year, whereas here I have to pay for 2 years, and I don't know if my business is going to be around for that long. And it's quite expensive. It's £5.50, and that's not including VAT. So yeah, I would probably just take a look at the other free web hosters, see if they require me to purchase a domain. If not, I would just kind of use a mixture of the both rather than having it in the same place. Which, as good as you guys are, and you are in the UK, and it's good, I would just rather save money. So yeah, I'd probably do my research. I wouldn't buy from here because uh, now that I know there's free hosting out there and there's 313 Google results for it, I'm guessing there's probably someone out there who can do it for a lot less. So yeah, it's just a bit too expensive for me.